Get out of here. Right now. Julie? Julie!
Mrs. Desmond! Will you ever feel safe? Will Julie? If we can find out who this man really is, you may wind up with a husband and a father for Julie.
That's a dream.
You can give up if you want to. But give Julie the same option. At least let her know the dream exists. You owe her that.
What is it? What is it?
Your mother will have to tell you.
Mom?
Julie, this is very hard for me. It'll be much harder for you. It's about your father. He's alive.
Where is he? Where is he?
In prison.
So, what I saw actually happened, didn't it?
Yes.
Why? Why didn't you tell me? How could you do that? Answer me. Tell me why.
I couldn't. I promised your father.
You made a promise? Is that an excuse? You decided I couldn't have a father that I couldn't even know I had a father?
Julie, the pressures on your mother were cruel. You don't know what it was like. Julie, listen to me. We have a chance to change things. But it means digging deep and fighting the fear.
Julie, your life is in danger if you stay here.
It's possible. You'll find a way to free your father.
That's all I need to hear.
You asked for a picture. It's all right. We believe a watch, a gold pocket watch, has some bearing on your case. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
Did you ever own one?
No, never.
At the time of the murder, was there anybody that you knew who wore one that you'd recall?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember very much about that whole period. The thing itself kind of shocked everything out of my... Wait a minute. There was a watch. I know that wouldn't have any bearing on anything.
Maybe it would. Tell me about it.
It was just some silly thing that came back to me about what happened earlier that day, the day Germaine was killed, November 8th. I was having lunch in a restaurant. were some men at the next table. Nobody I knew. One of them, it was his birthday, had this watch his secretary had given him. It was a gold watch. You could see she spent a lot of money on it. She even went to the trouble of inscribing something inside the lid. They were all looking at the inscription and kidding him about his secretary. Like I said, the thing was silly. Just something that happened to stick in my memory.
Do you think it could have some connection?
It's possible. Tell me, did Germain extort other businessmen?
He leaned on everybody he could. He worked the whole city.
You have no idea who the man on the next table was?
No.
What was the name of the restaurant?
The Ferris wheel. It's in the valley.
Not anymore. It closed years ago.
Now, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. Maybe there's just no way.
Wait a minute. You said there was something inscribed inside the watch?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know.
The mandala is very helpful in achieving sympathy with the psyche, Julie. In various Eastern religions, such as Taoism and Buddhism, it's considered to be a symbol of the soul. Are you concentrating on its center?
Yes.
Now remember, you're not going into a trance of any sort, and you're not going to sleep. You're simply going to attain a relaxed and meditative state. Keep your attention on the very center of the mandala. Focus your mind there, on that spot, the center of all being, the point from which life emanates. Hold your mind there, right there on that very spot. That's it, Julie. The feeling of serenity, of competence, of well-being. Do you sense it?
Yes, I do very much.
Now you're going to go back through the years, Julie. Way, way back. Are you ready?
I think so. Yes.
Now you're drifting back. Back through time. Alone. Free. Backwards. Floating backwards. Through time. Through space. Back, Julie. How old are you now?
I'm 9. I'm with my friend Vonnie. We're at the beach. We're drawing pictures in the sand.
Back farther, Julie. Farther. You're much younger now, aren't you?
3 now. Having a tea party with my dolly, Lady Anne. Cups are real china.
Farther still, Julie. Back. Farther back. You're an infant now, a year old, in a crib. Now 6 months. A month. A week. And now, Julie, you're all the way back. You're in your mother's womb. It's dark. And safe.
Or safe. Part of my mother.
Rhodes. Michael Rhodes.
Well, Dr. Rhodes, you know, I really believe in what you're doing. ESP and all that. Tell me something. My mother says that my dog always comes to the door and waits for me 5 minutes before I get home, no matter what time that is. Now, how does he know to do that?
It's not so unusual. Freud believed that all animals have ESP.
How fascinating.
Miss Hallam, your name has come up in something I'm working on.
Oh?
I'm interested in a certain gold pocket watch. One that you gave to someone as a gift November the 8th, 20 years ago.
I can't believe it. How on earth would you know that?
It's a confidential matter, but I'd appreciate anything you'd recall about the watch.
Well, let's see. I bought it downtown in Setner's Jewelry. It was a Hermex, very, very slim. And the case was Florentine, 14 karat. It was for my boss. And to be truthful, I was pretty taken with him.
Could you tell me his name?
He's a very important man today. Ansel Garnett. I enjoy saying that even now. Ansel Garnett. You know, it's a funny thing about that watch.